I mean, you can do what you got to do, but I plead guilty. I would like to plead guilty today.
Well,
Yes.
that can't happen. Is that what you want me to do?
No, I would like for you to accept my guilty plea.
Pardon?
No, I would like for you to accept.
I'm not, okay, sir. I'm not taking your plea.
I don't know if I can make one.
Pardon?
I don't know if I can make one. I'm not understanding this.
If you don't choose either one of those, I'm adjourning the proceeding, finding good cause to do so.
This complete idiot walked into court acting like he was the one in charge of the entire legal system. And honestly, it's unbelievable to watch. He's literally arguing with Judge Simpson because he wants to plead guilty right on the spot. Even though this court isn't even allowed to accept that kind of plea, the whole situation feels like watching someone try to check out groceries at the DMV. It's just a completely wrong place and the wrong process. His attorney already looks exhausted, and you can tell she probably explained all of this to him long before they even stepped into the courtroom. But this guy seems totally locked into whatever story he built in his head. It's wild seeing someone fight this hard just to misunderstand how the system actually works. Let me know in the comments. Do you think he's just putting on an act, or is he genuinely that clueless? Let's dive in.
Thank you for the court's patience. I just had to relay some information.
That's what I'm known for. If
Patient.
anybody laughs, you're going. No, go ahead.
You are a very patient man, Judge.
Go ahead. Second.
So, Your Honor, today is the date and time set for probable cause conference in this matter.
Yes.
I do understand my client has been deemed competent to stand trial. I've had conversations with him. He tells me that he is prepared to enter a plea today. I've explained to him that that's not something that the court would be able to do at this stage. I've also explained to him that typically we would send this matter up to circuit court so that the sentencing judge will be able to properly enter his plea for him. He says that that's not something that he wishes to do. So I'm kind of at a crossroads at this point, Judge. I don't know.
So
This guy is giving his attorney an absolute headache because everything he's arguing has already been explained to him over and over again. You can practically see the judge trying to hold on to his patience while breaking down something the defendant really needs to understand. District court simply can't take a felony plea. What's even more unbelievable is that he seems to think pushing harder will somehow change the court's jurisdiction. That's not how any of this works. It's like yelling at a vending machine because it won't sell you a cheeseburger. And the crazy part is that Judge Simpson is actually trying to help him. The judge is basically guiding him toward the process that would let him plead guilty. But this guy just can't stop talking long enough to listen. It's painful to watch because all he had to do was waive the exam, let the case move to circuit court, and he'd already be halfway to sentencing by now. Instead, he's turning a simple situation into a much bigger mess. What do you guys think? Does he genuinely not understand what's going on, or is he just being completely stubborn?
sir, if you're going to enter a plea to these cases, it would have to go to another judge to take that plea, which is the waiver that counsel's talking about. I could not accomplish that today for you.
You can't just
Usually,
plead guilty.
Mr. Gatlin, what we do is once I've made the finding that I made today, we adjourn it out to the next available day, give you a chance to talk with your attorneys about what you want to do and the process by which that will happen. Okay? You understand that, sir?
I mean, I just don't understand why I can't plead guilty, man. And get to
Because if you pled guilty, you'd be pleading to felony charges.
You can see exactly why Judge Simpson finally reaches his limit here. The defendant keeps acting like the judge is intentionally blocking him, when in reality the court simply isn't allowed to do what he's asking. It's one of those moments that really shows how many people walk into a courtroom without understanding even the most basic parts of how the justice system works. And honestly, part of that probably comes down to education. But the last time I went after the school system, some of you weren't too happy about it. So maybe I'll leave that debate alone for now. Still, the regular viewers probably know exactly what I mean. And on another note, I genuinely feel bad for his attorney. She looks like she wants to disappear under the table. It makes sense too. because this should be a simple procedural step, but instead it's turning into a full-blown argument. Situations like this are big reason cases end up dragging on for so long. Some people fight the process instead of letting the court move things forward the proper way. This guy is completely fixated on one thing, pleading guilty today, while missing the fact that the judge is actually trying to steer him away from a legal mess. Let me know what you guys think so far.
Those pleas are taken before a circuit court judge, which is why it would have to be waived and you would have to go up to circuit court.
I mean, you can do what you got to do, but I plead guilty.
Well, let me do this. You've not discussed a waiver with him in detail, have you?
I mean, I have, Your Honor. I've explained to him what the waiver does and how it would send him over to circuit court with a pretrial. I've explained to him his right to the preliminary exam. I suggested that we set it for exam, but...
All right. Sir, you seem like you want to get it moving, and I don't have a problem with that. Do you want to waive so you can go up before the circuit court judge and do what you're going to do, or do you want a preliminary examination to have a hearing on the charges?
I would like to plead guilty today.
Well, that can't happen. If you wish to plead guilty, I can get you, you would waive so that I can get you to a place where you could do that as soon as available. Is that what you want me to do?
No, I would like for you to accept my guilty plea.
Pardon?
No, I would like for you to accept.
I'm not, okay, sir, I'm not taking your plea. So your options are, I could set this for preliminary examination, or you can waive the preliminary examination and I will send it to circuit court where they will be more than happy to take your plea. If you don't choose either one of those, I'm adjourning the proceeding, finding good cause to do so. So, sir, what is your choice?
I don't know if I can make one.
Pardon?
I don't know if I can make it. I'm not understanding this.
All right. If there's something you're not understanding, I've got to give you time to talk to your attorney about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the fastest date I can possibly give you to come back. Once you've had that, figure out exactly what you're doing. So I'm going to find good cause to adjourn the probable cause conference in this matter. I will adjourn it to my next date is the 9th, to October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. His bond will continue. Okay. Thank you.
I'll come and see you.
I need a second after that one, because the level of confusion in that courtroom was honestly on another level. It really shows how much of the justice system comes down to understanding the structure, not even the crime itself. You'd be surprised how many cases get delayed simply because the defendant insists on doing something that legally can't even happen in that courtroom. Anyway, Judge Simpson may have actually saved this guy by stopping that plea. If it had gone to the wrong way, it could have created a much bigger legal problem for him later. Moments like this are a good reminder that an attorney isn't just there for sentencing. They're there to help you navigate the entire maze long before you ever get to that point. Watching it almost felt like seeing someone insist they can drive straight through a brick wall just because their GPS told them to go that way. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. How do you think Judge Simpson handled the situation, and what would you have done if you were the judge? As always, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.